Stop scrolling because you have just witnessed the most lethal two-piece coordination in the history of the game. Forget everything you know about complex middle game structures. Today we are stripping chess down to its most savage, raw, and undeniable essence. We have a king trapped, defenseless, and completely surrounded by the combined power of two heavy hitters. Is this the most efficient way to end a game? Or is it just pure, unadulterated chess brutality? We are going to break down exactly why this position is a nightmare for the Black King, how the geometry of the board works in White's favor, and why even at the Grandmaster level, these patterns are the foundation of everything you will ever do. Get ready because we are diving deep into the psychology of the finish. And there it is, Rook h2 checkmate. This is an absolute masterpiece of simplicity. Let's look at why this works on every single level. First, identify the geometry. We have a rook on f2 and a rook on g1. The Black King on h7 is completely suffocated. By moving the rook to h2, White achieves what we call the kiss of death. The rook on h2 delivers a direct attack on the king, but it does so while being perfectly protected by the other rook on g2. Notice the beauty of the geometry here. The king is literally unable to step away. He cannot go to g8 because the rook on g1 is watching that rank with laser focus. He cannot go to h6 because the rook on h2 controls the entire h-file. This is a forced, inescapable conclusion. Many players look at a board like this and think, oh, it's just a simple mate. But you need to understand the concept of king safety in its most inverted form. White has effectively taken away every single exit square before the final blow was even struck. The rook on f2 doesn't just act as a defender for the rook on h2. It acts as a silent executioner, cutting off the escape path of the king. This is a masterclass in how to combine your pieces for a final strike. When you are looking for checkmates, always ask yourself, which squares are currently occupied by my own pieces, and which squares are being controlled by the enemy? Here White turned the board into a cage. This kind of tactical precision is what separates the casual club player from the tactical genius. You aren't just moving pieces, you are weaving a web. The sheer efficiency here is what makes it viral. It's clean, it's final, and it's arguably the most satisfying way to end a game on the chessboard. Remember, chess is a game of patience, but when the moment comes to strike, you must be as clinical and cold-blooded as this specific maneuver. Every single move you make prior to this moment should be aimed at building this level of tension, restricting the enemy's options until they are left with nowhere to hide. This is the definition of a winning plan. Relentless pressure, perfect piece coordination, and a swift, decisive execution that leaves your opponent completely stunned, wondering how they let themselves fall into such a perfect trap. If you find yourself in a position where you have your opponent's king on the edge of the board, do not overcomplicate it. Use the resources you have, the rooks, the queens, the bishops, to create this exact type of suffocating pressure. It is the hallmark of a grandmaster. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Chess 64 Elite Academy right now for more elite chess content.